Hey, good day, guys. It's Tadi here with yet another episode of Ruthless Hardcore SSF Diary Adventures of BAMA Guardian. This time, after day 18, I'm playing already for 5 days straight on slash playtime. Slash kills is 589,000, so another 100,000 kills since last diary update. In these 3 days, there was quite a lot of progression, actually. So I killed the first Pinnacle boss. It was Eater of Worlds. We're gonna take a look at the kill later. And I crafted a lot of new upgrades. For example, this 6-link body armor that I crafted literally yesterday at the very end of the stream, so I didn't even equip it yet. We're gonna take a look at that also later. So maps Atlas progression is awesome. Map sustain gets better and better. I have 22 tier 14 plus maps already in my stash. Let's take a look at the kills. So I decided to go for boss kills after this happened. So that was like a tier 12 map, I was farming it. And here's the breach. I open it, and as you can see, yeah, Breachlord appears. A Breachlord boss, it's actually a DPS check usually, right? Like, can you kill breach boss fast enough to get all the splinters from it before the breach closes? And the answer is yes, my minions killed the boss really fast. So I was like, okay, I definitely have enough damage now for any boss kill pretty much. So I decided to log in and start with Infinite Hunger boss. Let's watch the whole fight, I guess. For us to kill it, I guess. So Infinite Hunger, the semi-boss before Eater of Worlds, for the first Voidstone. There is a mud phase on this boss, where, like in Ruthless, without having proper travel skill, it might be a bit complicated to complete the phase. So this is also, you could say, a DPS check. If you can kill the boss before the mud phase, and as you can see, DPS is plentiful right there. Already deleted half of the HP. He set Hunger and went for underground phase. So I'm trying to wait for 10 seconds. For Molten Shell here. And waiting for Molten Shell as well, yeah. And now I bait him. We still have Quick Step, so I could dodge the explosion. I found Val Grace. And there you go. We got him. Yeah, the boss killed. That was really quick, before the first mud phase. So I progressed all the way to Eater of Worlds. And went for Quest Eater fights. Let's see how many ball phases. Let's see how it goes. I need to pre-summon a bunch of minions. Will Eater of Worlds have? Yeah, how many ball phases? We need to charge up the spheres. So I stopped using Golem setup. I started using Mana Forge Arrow support linked to Ensnaring Arrow. It gives both damage and defenses. So that works really well too. When he does Hunger, he dashes and explodes, but because the range of minions is really high, they can attack him from any distance pretty much. The first inescapable Doom phase, we need to charge up the spheres. Not perfect positioning here. Yeah, the first inescapable Doom completed. So yeah, for Parish, okay. I had self-casting Molten Shell. I decided to manually cast it instead of using automation supports, and also I tried to dodge it with Quick Step. The Parish or Succumb beam attack. But at this point I already have 100% spell suppression, so I think even if I would get hit by Parish attack, or spell, I guess. Oh, wow, only one ball phase. I would not die to this, yeah, I don't think I would die to this. So there you go, only one inescapable Doom phase. Usually when I play non-Ruthless, I have like at least 2 phases at this point. But that was really quick and very nice. So the first 2 bosses down, the next boss is Searing Exarch. I need to do way more preparations actually for Searing Exarch, I'll talk about that later. So here, a couple of clips of like, you could say close calls. So I'm playing hardcore. Every time I'm in dangerous situation, I'm at risk of losing my character. When characters die in hardcore Ruthless, they go to Void League, they don't even go to Standard, so I would never be able to play this character again. And yeah, so that's what happens. I didn't take any damage here. I still think it was kind of a close call here, because... So yeah, what happened? Let's rewatch it. I'm going to the right, and there is a bunch of cannibals throwing deadly torches at me. So I decided to go down. And there is also a rare monster that summons this lightning totems that teleport on you and also deal a lot of damage. So I wanted to go not to the top because there is cannibals there, and not to the left because there is lightning totems here. So I decided to go bottom right. But I didn't notice there are more cannibals at bottom right. And yeah, I'm summoning a minion to the top for the minion to attack the cannibals from the top right. But yeah, so only now, at this moment, I noticed that there is a bunch of cannibals throwing their torches at me from bottom right. And yeah, I managed to somehow walk away from them. And then I got to this dead end and the totems teleported on top of me here. So I had to like run through the totems. And I was just spamming life flask just in case. I was pre-spamming them. In case if I get hit by like one of the totems, I will get healed back before next totems hit me. But yeah, they didn't even hit me. I was fast enough to dodge that. So I started smiling because yeah, that was a scary moment. And here's another kind of like close call. So I started farming for gems. I started using all flame embers with gem link monsters. Yeah, I'm using like level 80 all flame embers, even though I run the low tier maps. This is Cemetery tier 4 map right here. But the monsters themselves from all flame embers are still the same level. They're monster level 80. I'm trying to get a certain gem for Searing Exarch kill. I need Purity of Fire actually. Purity of Fire is what I'm farming. And yeah, so these monsters can be pretty scary, but I had only one like scary moment against Gemling monsters after using like 30 old flame embers. So I guess overall, not so scary. It's about to happen here. I'm just chilling, farming normally, and bam, I took so much damage here. So what happened is that Gemling monster uses the Fallen Zombie skill. Like you'll be able to see a zombie falling from the sky. Yeah, it hits me. And after that, the mob deals detonate death on the corpse of this fallen zombie. So pretty scary stuff. But then again, there was a map also with crit chance and crit multi. I stopped running crit maps after that with all flame embers. And that was pretty fine after that. So it wasn't that scary, I guess. My Molten Shell was off cooldown as well. And yeah, so I crafted some big upgrades as well, like 3 crafts in fact, the big Amulet Craft. Let's take a look at it. That was not a full graveyard craft, and as you can see, only 200 modified tier rating. So I used 2 modified tier rating corpses and used some increased effectiveness on them. I didn't try to go for only tier 1 modifiers. I could roll tier 2 and even tier 3. But they were equally likely to get both like tier 3 and tier 1, so I went for it for a little bit of luck, and I did get lucky. So this is an amazing amulet right here, tier 1 life and triple stats, triple attributes, strength, dex, intelligence, and I got tier 1 evasion as well and 69 mana here. Well, it's not that important like these 2 stats, but having life and a bunch of attributes, this is exactly what I wanted. And after that I farmed a lot of ultimatums from all the scarabs that I obtained so far. Do I have still ultimatum scarabs? No, I used them all, yeah. No more ultimatum scarabs. And I did get 20 catalysts for attribute modifiers, so this is how this amulet looks like now. I probably will change the anointment eventually, but for now it's just cloth and chain, really cheap and really effective anointment. The next craft was also a smaller craft. It's a ring with also 202 modified tier rating, so 2 modified tier rating corpses. Not too much of a sacrifice. And I was trying to go for resistances on suffixes and life on prefix. And that's pretty much what I got. Let's take a look at it. So I didn't use... I used like 30-35 corpses as far as I remember. So yeah, this is 59 life. It's a max roll tier 3 lives. And then also tier 1 rarity on prefix. That's also what I was trying to go for. And tier 1 all res and tier 1 fire res on suffixes, and tier 3 cold res. So plenty of resistances, rarity and life, a ring and ruthless, absolutely disgusting and very effective. I plan to craft another ring like that once I will collect another corpse with modified tier rating. And the last and the biggest craft. So yeah, the 6-link body armor. I never dropped the corpse that guarantees you a 6-link, so I tried to go for multiple fusing corpses. As you can see, I reforged socket numbers 1290 times here, and I reforged socket links 1250 times. So it's a 30% quality item and 1250 fusings on it. So very likely to get a 6-link, and as you can see, I got the 6-link. I also used all my chance for defense modifiers corpses. So 8,625 corpses. I had to use that many because I really wanted, like on prefixes, triple defense modifiers. And I used 2 corpses with chance for physical modifiers here to get physical damage reduction on suffix. This is a very, very, very tanky stat to get on suffix. The good thing is that with my tree, I don't need to hit suppression on suffixes. So I had full control over suffixes as well. So I went for physical modifiers chance, cold, and chaos modifier chance. So I went for chaos res and cold res and physical reduction on suffixes. So at this point, I didn't know. I was not sure if I will hit 6-link or no. 6-link is going to be such a big upgrade for the build, man. I will finally be able to use another support gem. There it is. There it is. There it is. So yeah, I'm going to hit control. Actually, yeah, so I hit it here in the clip. Let's take a look at it in-game. So I didn't touch this body armor since this clip. Here it is. It's Tier 1 hybrid armor evasion, Tier 1 flat armor evasion, and Tier 1 increase armor evasion. Max roll, by the way. And Tier 1 chaos res, Tier 1 cold res, and Tier 1 physical damage reduction on suffixes. An absolutely amazing armor. So now I will need to recolor it. I will need to spam a lot of chromatics, but I do have quite a lot of them. I have 438. And yeah, pretty much sock it and just start using it. It's going to be insane upgrade to my previous body armor. I crafted this body armor, I will remind, on day number 6 of Ruthless. That was in the video diary from day 6. Yeah, so this one has another 1000 armor, like 800 evasion, extra kill stress, and physical damage reduction is like an amazing upgrade. And 6-link, of course, as well. So as always, I will link the recipes to all the crafts I use. So this is the Amulet Craft, only that many corpses. It's actually 35 corpses, yeah. This is the Ring Craft, only 28 corpses I used. And for the Body Armor Crafts, I try to use almost all the graveyards, 76 corpses. So yeah, all of these recipes, if you want to repeat them, will be in the video description. By the way, here, specifically in Body Craft, instead of corpses that reforge amount of sockets, I have to use the plus like 5-link corpses here because they don't exist in this software I'm using in this website. Like socket number, as you can see, the socket number corpse doesn't exist. So only link corpse exists. Maybe it's a Ruthless only corpse, I'm not sure. But yeah, so as always, by the way, you can click on this Craft of Exile link button, and after a flashbang in your face, you need to choose the item that you craft in here. So in this case, it was Body Armor Strength Dex, right? Full Dragon Scale. And yeah, so it automatically fills the corpses, and you can see the odds of getting modifiers. So on prefixes, I had 31% for every type of defense modifier. And on suffixes, there was 28% chance for physical damage mitigation, 40% chance for chaos res, and 14% chance for cold res. And I hit every modifier. So if you want to like change something with corpse setup, if you, for example, don't have that many chaos corpses, yeah, you can click on this Craft of Exile link and change the setup and see how odds will change. So with only 3 chaos corpses, the chaos res chance is still going to be 25%. So it's still good enough, I think. But I try to use as many corpses as I had because, like, I went all in on this craft. I also used 6 modified tier rating corpses, and now I have only 1 modified tier rating corpse left. The next crafts I plan to do is gonna be second ring, like I said. So this is my ring I crafted with a bunch of resistances and life and rarity. So second ring needs to be exchanged as well for more resistances, and then I will be able to craft a quiver with way more damage on it, because this quiver is yeah, a little bit defensive, right? I have resistances here, not exactly what I want to have. And then I also plan to craft a different helmet. It needs to be a pig face bassinet with more life, and probably with life regen is what I want to try to go for. But yeah, you will be able to see this in the future videos if I make it there without dying. And like I said, another plan, so next boss is clearly Searing Exarch to get the second Voidstone after killing Black Star, but Black Star should not be a problem since I have a lot of damage. For Searing Exarch, I want to use a special attack with Searing Bond Totem. I muled it, and I'm gonna try to block the balls with totems, because ball phase in Ruthless is like especially tricky and especially scary, since there is no flame dash you can use in order to jump over balls. Even though it's possible to get flame dash from Heist Dagger, I've been told. But yeah, so I mean, I need to either farm Heist, a lot of it. I'm not sure how common is Dagger there. Maybe it is common. Or I need to farm Purity of Fire. And regardless, it would be nice to get Purity of Fire. So together with quality 2020 level Gem of Searing Bond with Purity of Fire, I probably will be able to displace totems from 4 directions and block all the balls. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We'll see if that will happen. Plenty of upgrades, plenty of boss kills. Well, okay, only 2 boss kills so far, but yeah, at least it started, right? We started the boss killing, which I'm happy about. So looking forward to further progression, and we'll see you guys in the next diary video. Bye bye.